What's up, you guys? So, somebody recently told me, they wanted my take on Trump's presidency so far. I don't like to divide my audience that way because I know there are some people who voted for Trump. We call them stupid people. No, I'm kidding, kind of, sort of. But I don't understand the people that voted for Trump. I don't get it. I'm not saying Kamala was a winner either. She was out there, chasing around an old man in Depends and finally going, no, you're going to let me be president. No, you are going to let me be. You cannot even remember my name. You keep calling me Cheryl. It's Kamala. You are going to let me run. This one, you won't let me run. We got 3 months and now you want me to run. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now I get to put on a campaign? Okay, thank you. I got 3 months. What's the big deal? So, the person that annoys me the most, well, the thing that annoys me the most about Trump is his picks. I'm just going to go there right now. This is what I've noticed so far with this presidency. He picks psychos, which why am I surprised when he's a freaking psycho? The thing about Trump is this, and I really do have a serious question for anybody who voted for him. Do you think he's smart? I mean, be honest with yourself and honest with me. I know you guys are smart, all right? Most of you, I believe, are completely smart. Do you think he is a bright individual? If you are a middle class or lower middle class individual, a trucker or one of these, red hat wearing fuckers from the Midwest who voted for him, I had a brother that voted for him. Do you think that a rich man from New York who was given everything, and I know that people like to talk about his businesses and all that, his self-madeness. No, no, no. He was given all this. He was in debt to so many different people that when his father died, that's how he was able to pay off all this debt to people. He bankrupted a casino. That should say enough right there to me. He bankrupted a casino. If you were applying to a job at Target and I was the team lead, and I said, well, what did you do for this? Well, I had a casino, but I bankrupted it. Get out. Get out. He's a dum-dum. How do you bankrupt it? They are built to win. You have money, you have machines, you have desperate old people in their SSI checks or whatever it is, and you know you're going to make money. They are built to make money. He's had universities that have failed. He's had ties that have failed. But that aside, the thing that sealed my deal with Trump was the January 6th riots. And I know delusional people, and I'm sorry, I'm going to alienate somebody, but somebody asked me to do this video, so I'm just going to do it. Some people said he didn't do anything wrong. He was trying to do a peaceful transfer of power. If you believe that's the case, you need a heavy dose of Xanax, like a catatonic, drooling dose of Xanax. That was a disgrace. That was an embarrassment to our country. That's something that I would never forget where I was. It was in the barber shop with Steve. We saw it live on TV, and my barber, who was Albanian, remarked, I never thought I would see this in this country. I can't believe this is happening in this country. And me and Steve Schlipping are like, we can't either. These are your supporters. They brought nooses. They were going to attempt to kill Mike Pence. Once they got into the White House with their psychotic costumes and shit like that, which, by the way, just screams winner. What were you people thinking? Did you honestly think, like, yeah, we're going to post our pictures at Nancy Pelosi's desk and we're going to sit there to take pictures of ourselves doing it? How stupid are you? If you're going to do something dumb, at least wear a mask. At least those people didn't get caught. The other dumb fucks are sitting there like the guy, that idiot with, I want to stick that horn head thing that he had on his head. What's that? That Viking helmet? I want to stick right up his butt. No lube. Just right up it. No, with a twist until he screams like a little girl. I can't freaking stand it. It was a disgrace, and he excused it. He got a police officer killed. He got a civilian killed. To me, that was the end. To me, that's just your piece of garbage. You're trash. I will never respect you or anything you do, and I don't understand why this happened. Is it all about wokeness? Maybe that was it. Something did drive the country to this. I don't know what it was. Joe Biden was not my guy either. Don't get me wrong. Kamala Harris, I voted for her. I would have voted for a Karen over Trump. I'm just telling you right now. But the picks that he's made, one of them, I forget what she's secretary of. They're all photo ops. That's what get me. I'm not saying any other politicians don't do this. They all do, to an extent. But at least they try to act like they're not, vampires for power. At least they try to, give us a show and dance, and these people are just up in your face about it. We have Kristi Noem. Do you remember who Kristi Noem is? She's the puppy killer. She's the puppy killer. She had a dog she didn't like, so she shot it in the head. She shot it in the head. Okay, right there, she shouldn't even be anywhere near Congress. She should be slurping shit out of a women's penitentiary bowl that her lesbian, sadistic lover just laid a heavy chunk with chili and everything else in it, making her eat it, and that's her fetish while she's pleasuring herself while Kristi Noem is crying. That's what it should be. She's a puppy in the head. And now we're making her head of ice, I think, or whatever. And she has to do these little pictures and everything. And listen, we got our own thoughts on illegal immigration. I think personally, yes, you should have to go the legal route. I'm not against immigrants at all. But, we should. Why do we always think of Mexicans as illegal aliens? There are plenty of people here. I know from experience. We just go to brown. That's my problem. And Trump pushes that agenda. There's Polish people here, a lot of them, without any papers, without any plans to get any papers. There's lots of Russians. There's a lot of Asians. And I know for a fact, just due to where I used to work, and the era I used to work, I know for a fact they are not legal. We're not going to be rounding them up. I didn't see one person without papers in that trunk, in those cars, where they did the photo ops, and the puppy killer's there for some reason, wearing a vest like she's Clarice Starling in Silence of the Lambs. No, she would have killed the lambs. She wouldn't have been fazed by that. Remember Clarice Starling's whole thing in Silence of the Lambs? Dr. Lecter's like, what bothered you when you were a little girl? They slaughtered the spring lambs. I tried to save one, but he's too heavy and I'm so tired. What happened to your lamb? They killed him. They slaughtered him for the spring lamb fest. Yes. Tell me who the killer is. No, I won't. You have to play more mind games with me first. This bitch would have been like, they killed the lambs. I tried to kill more, just for fun. And they wouldn't let me, so I started killing cow, gouged a couple of cats' eyes out for fun. Hannibal Lecter would have been like, okay, I've had enough of you. Please go away because you're scaring me. Marcus Aurelius, or whatever the fuck bizarre shit he quotes. But we got her, but the worst offender, the one who I can't with this person, who's not even he's South African. You know who he is? Elon Musk. He's a cokehead, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly, but he has very coke-like behaviors. What is wrong with him exactly? Is it just when you get to that point where you have $1 bajillion, you don't know anything else to do but act insane and get involved in shit that has nothing to do with you? We all know he's a real vice president, right? J.D. Vance's ass is stupid as hell because he's sitting there thinking he's got to say so in anything. Who is in every photo next to Trump? Elon Musk. Why? Because you invented the Tesla, and didn't he steal that engineering from somebody else? And he is the biggest idiot on the planet when you hear him talk. I saw him like Joe Rogan, like smoking cigars every 5 seconds. He copies like monkey see, monkey do. Like, oh, he cool guy. This cool guy smoke a cigar. So do I. Cool guy. This cool guy, he get orange facial. I will too and start acting crazy. Remember at the beginning when Trump was running, he would just hop in. I'm like, why is he even there? Even the picks I hate, even the people on Trump's side that I hate, at least I get, oh, they're in that little mindset with him. I understand why they're on stage. Why is Elon Musk at the inauguration giving the Nazi salute? Don't give me any bullshit. If you sit here and try, I will block you, I swear to God. So, well, no, he didn't know what he was doing. It was pretty, I'm not going to do it, but it was pretty obvious what that was. I'm freaking, 48 years old, all right? I know what that salute is. 12-year-olds know what that salute means. He knows what that salute means. He's from South Africa, doesn't know what he's talking about. Why are you in the White House? You're a foreigner. I thought we were all against that. I thought we're America first and shit like that. Get the fuck out of our White House then, you asshole. And then he's just, every 5 seconds, and then he's got this thing with like, they made up some fake department for him, like Federal Department of Efficiency or whatever like that. Why? Want to know why? Because he funneled enough money, made enough promises to this idiot, the orange idiot that sits over there and he doesn't know where he is. I beg you, just please, even if you liked him the first time around, if this was your grandpa saying half the things that he said that every day are not true, that you can like just Google 5 seconds later, like, oh, that's a lie. Oh, that's a lie too. And yes, I know all politicians lie. None lie as much as him. I'm just going to say it. There are just none that have ever lied Because he lies every 5 seconds. At least they'll wait about 5 or 10 minutes. Every other politicians don't lie. I mean, shit. It's like shit that we can see with our eyes. I had the biggest crowd sizes at my inaugurations. No, you didn't. We have aerial photos. You didn't. You did not. You didn't beat Obama. I'm sorry. No, you thought you did, but you didn't. He had huge crowd sizes. I think even Bush had bigger crowd sizes than him. You know when Bush is making funny faces at your inauguration, you're screwed up. As soon as he started talking about making Canada the 51st state and everything like that, Bush was sitting there like, Hillary Clinton's laughing her ass off. Like, oh, thank God I'm not running anymore. I get to kill more people. Look, I got my own opinions about her, but Elon Musk runs the Department of Efficiency, and he's going to fire a bunch of federal workers unless they can provide him 5 reasons why they are useful human beings. Now, I want you to imagine that for 5 seconds. I want you to imagine how degrading that is. Who the hell are you, silver spoon up your ass? And don't think we don't catch that hair transplant that you have, by the way. Go look at photos of when he's in his 20s and balding. All of a sudden, he's got a rug in his head. Visit to Turkey much to get some of that shit in? Hey, I might have a buzz cut or whatever like that. Not that much, but at least the shit's real. I ain't paying for it, and I don't care when it does fucking go. God damn. But he's asking these people who are going to be fired anyway, regardless. Let's just put it out there. They're just going to be let go. He's screwing everything up he can possible, and his orange buddy's helping him, who doesn't even know where he is. I'm doing this half the time. And write 5 things down. If you worked at your job, you worked your ass off. I'm not saying all people are great employees, but I'm saying like you worked at, I don't know, some store, Walmart, whatever, for like 12, 13 years. You gave it your all. And some asshole dipshit who's some multi-billionaire goes, you know what, to keep your job, I want you to write 5 reasons why you think you're accomplished something or what you're worth, basically. He don't want to know the 5 answers I would write. I like, I'm not a pretentious billionaire. That's number 1. I've accomplished everything that I've accomplished on my own without major funding and donations from other people. That's number 2. I'm not a psychopathic cocaine addicted asshole. That's number 3. I'm a psychopathic asshole, just not the cocaine addict part. I just keep waiting. Like, we knew. I remember, I'm going to end it this way. When the election happened, well, I was not surprised. I did not think that Kamala Harris was going to win. I didn't. I thought that Joe Biden should have kept his promise. He said he was not going to do a second term, broke that promise, gave this chick like 3 months of a chance to win. Was that the reason she didn't win? I don't know. We'll never know. I don't know if it really had to do much with, I think we're ready for a female president. I think we're ready for a black president. We've had a black president, obviously. So people are trying to say that. I don't know. I think that she was thrown in it so fast, she didn't have time to be her own candidate. She didn't have time to separate from, and that's a hard thing to do for any president, I think. Republican and Democrat is separate yourself from the person that you worked for. And they kept saying, well, why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Because she's not the president. It could be with anybody. The vice president doesn't make the major decision. The president. It ends and stops with him. So Biden could have made a thing like every Tuesday is Butterscotch Pudding Tuesday, and people will love it. And her ass would have had to go along with it if he got enough votes. That's just the way it is. She could be like, I think that's shitty and stupid. Let's work on getting people lower. By the way, how's that all working out for you with the lower prices of food and all that? When he's taxing Canada, taxing Mexico, now they're taxing everything you're sending us. I mean, the regret's real. I've seen enough of the not TikToks, but the YouTube shorts and shit of the Trump voters going, this is not what I expected. I don't want to hear a fucking thing. That's all I'm going to say. And I told my brother that. I said, I don't want to hear a fucking, because he's starting to have some doubts. I said, I told you this was a maniac before. You know this is a maniac. You know he's a rich guy who would fly over your state rather than spend one night in it. My older brother lives in Ohio. All right? Again, why does he have that accent? Well, I just think that he's going to do good for us. But I didn't like this one thing he did. No. You signed up for this again. You knew what you were getting. Shut the hell up. When you lose your job or whatever else happens that he does that you don't like, you shut the hell up. Everybody else gets to sit back, eat the popcorn, and enjoy the apocalypse. So, yeah, that's what I think. And I think Elon Musk, it started with Twitter with it. I don't even tweet as much anymore because I hate X. I'm on X, But I'm seriously considering deleting the account because I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it's affiliated with that man. I can't stand it. You could argue Blue Sky is the liberal version of it, but I don't see as much crazy batshit bullshit over there. Maybe because it's new. Maybe that's why. I'm gonna stay for now, but yeah, that's just it. So that's my politic thing of the year. You know, I'm not, unless something crazy, super crazy happens, which probably will. But I'm not trying to divide you guys. Listen, we've got what we've got, and we got to make the best of it. But it's pretty damn hard when you have lunatics running around who have no credentials whatsoever to even be there. And I still can't get over the fact that we have a convicted felon. I think the first rule, a law that should be overturned right now, is convicted felons should be allowed to run for any office they want to. I guess they are now. They aren't allowed to vote. Well, let's flip that back around. I think if you were a convicted felon, you did your time, you should be allowed to vote because you can be president. We're in the upside down. I don't know. But I know some people are going to be pissed and all that. You can say you disagree with me. You can tell me why. But I'm just going to block you. If I see like one thing, like, well, you don't understand, you're a weepy liberal or something. I'm not a weepy liberal. I swear to God, trust me, I'm a centrist. I'm right there in the middle on a lot of issues. I am pro-death penalty. I don't care if people own guns. I care what kind of guns they own. So I'm in the middle there. I'm not like one of these people are going to see like, new guns ever, and and I love abortions. I mean, just who doesn't? I mean, to me, nothing says Christmas or just a beautiful summer Independence Day than an abortion. I don't know. Sometimes I wish I was a girl just so I could have one. I've said too much. All right. Let me know what I should react to or talk about in my next video. What's going on in pop culture. I was thinking about talking Wendy Williams being held hostage, but there doesn't seem to be much information there to really go off on yet. But when we talk about that, I will. Put in the comments below. Like, please. Subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube is actively shadow banning me. That's not even a joke. Make sure you have your post notification links on. And please share this video with somebody you think might like it or someone you hate. I beg you. It does a lot for the algorithm and comment and everything. All right. So I will see you guys pretty damn soon. Let me know what to talk about next below.